Welcome to the Aether Talk podcast. I am your host, Blinded Light 09, and I got three guests with me again. We'll start from left to right, as always. Chance.
I'm Chance. I'm going to talk about Zelda today. That's it.
Vic.
Hello, I'm me. If you guys listen, you know who I am. Hold on.
Hunt Boy.
I'm Hunter. I'm tired.
Hell yeah. This is going to be a
tired,
high-energy
I'm dead.
podcast, as you can tell.
Just once we get to the good part, it'll get good. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. We'll get to that later, though. For now, how is everyone doing this week?
So I wasn't supposed to open tomorrow, but I'm opening tomorrow. So that's cool.
If it makes you feel better, I got to open tomorrow, too.
But do you open every day?
Yeah.
Okay, then you win this round.
Yeah. But I also don't get off at like 6 o'clock at night, so, or in the afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I may work open to close tomorrow, and we'll see if that happens or not. But if it does, I'm gonna fucking die.
Well, we'll miss you. Tune in next week.
Yeah.
Whenever Chance will be fucking dead.
Chance will be
That's
fucking dead. Yep.
so sad. It'll be a eulogy. I'll be the speaker.
That would be some shit.
That would probably be the funniest fucking thing ever.
And here we are to lay to rest
Chance was
myself.
Chance.
I
Giving
died
my
how I
own
lived.
wake. I'm not even Catholic.
So how have you been, Hunter? I know you're tired.
It's been a week.
Yeah, I feel that.
I need to share something with the people of the podcast land.
I'm listening.
So, if you live in a place that has Sonic the fast food place,
Sonic
you
the
get-
Fast.
any soda with cream added and vanilla added, it turns it into a float without using ice cream. You're welcome.
Wow. I didn't know they did that.
It's really fucking tasty. Yeah,
It's a
That's good.
cream soda. So, Hunter, I noticed that you've been playing a lot of Meet Your Maker. What do you think about that game?
Oh, if we're gonna have me talk about that, I've got things to say.
Oh, I'm listening.
Ooh, story time.
I love the game, but it is a hot mess. Dear
Really?
God. I've had to verify my integrity of my game files 3 times since launch. It's been out a little over a week.
Jesus.
that's rough, buddy.
Like, it's been out almost 10 days. So one of them was the game wouldn't even launch. It had launched once before, wouldn't launch again, and it was just like, well, I guess I verify integrity of files. Start there. It worked. It fixed it. Cool. The other 2 times were graphical bugs. There are these things like pistons, and there's an upgrade to them. This is just one example of it. It happens in a lot of other places. But the pistons have an upgrade where they superheat, and anything that touches them while they're superheating before they even lift off the ground, it just kills it. Like, easy. It's supposed to be orange. Do you remember those big boob tube TVs that we had whenever we were all kids? And like
Yeah.
the staticky kind of colorful static that you could see off of it sometimes?
Yeah.
The like pink and turquoise and green. Yeah, sometimes the graphical bug does that instead of the orange superheating. And it does it a lot of different places. And it's really weird and annoying, and it's like a preemptive, your game is going to die. My game has crashed on me multiple times. Sometimes when it doesn't crash and I just try to close the thing, it's like, you want me to close? Okay, I'll close. I won't show up in Task Manager, but I will not stop running in Steam. And you click stop while it says stopping to try and force it even faster. And you either need to Control Shift Escape Task Manager close Steam fully, which crashes anything else you're using on Steam. or restart your computer.
So instead of doing that, you just play Risk of Rain.
Now, that's just the game, right? That's just the game having issues. Let's move on to the player base.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
I think that some people have made amazing builds. They're beautiful. Like, I love some of the designs and the creativity. However, and this is to those who know who they are. You know who you are. If you play the game and you hear what I'm talking about right now, and you're like, hey, I do that, screw you. Stop.
You can go fuck yourself.
Exactly. I am
So Hunter
tired.
can't say swears right now, so I'm gonna do it for him. Fuck you.
Yes, 100%. They're all speaking for me 100% accurately. You people who do this to your bases need to stop. You look up builds online, you find some kind of cool kill box, and you're like, oh, I watched a YouTube video on how to make this. I'm gonna make my own. And then it's just a copy-pasted room where you put 15 different claws on the wall, you put the stupid corrosive cubes everywhere, you put a bunch of the big guys that run around with the armored trait on them, and you have them chase the player. You make it so unfun. It's not even a hard room. It's not. I have speedrun multiple of these rooms. You are making it uncreative. It's not fun. Me just going through your room by grappling hook across it like Spider-Man makes me feel cool, and I hope you feel bad when you watch the replay.
Oh, you can watch replays?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But also, devs, fix your replays, please. I'm tired of watching people lag and go 5 feet to the right and rubber band to the left 15 times before they teleport somewhere. Let it be real time. Why is it so bad?
So, I think we might need to preface
We opened a can.
this with Meager Maker is basically an FPS Mario Maker, but instead of Mario, it's like Mad Max in a way.
I've put 46.4 hours in this game since April 4th.
It's a full-time job for him.
Also, Hunter, I love that you come into this podcast like, oh yeah, I'm Hunter, and then as soon as I bring up that topic, you're like,
You gave him a can and he opened it.
I
Great.
needed to speak to
They
the
gave
player
you
base,
some
to the other
fucking
people. Like,
energy.
I have an issue with certain people in this game. I am stuck on a base right now that I can't beat. And here's the thing, it's not hard. It's not. It's just very, very slow. And I don't like spending 30 minutes to an hour of my time to beat your stupid base.
so wait,
Make
if
it
it's
better.
If it's not hard, wouldn't you be able to beat it?
Exactly.
It's the fact that I'm rushing myself.
Ooh.
I got to the end, and because of rushing myself, I've died in stupid ways that I should not have died in. And another thing, there's something really weird going on with the game right now. It's not supposed to do this, but there's hologram cubes that people put in the floor. That's fine. I'm not mad at y'all. Do your thing. I do it too. Here's the problem though, devs. You need to make a patch for this. Why does it act sometimes like a black hole? Why does it act like a suction force is applied to the character where their air jump just doesn't work? They get sucked into whatever's below. It's not a claw grabbing them. It's nothing. It's just, hey, you triggered the hollow cube. You stepped on it a little bit, kind of put your right pinky toe on it whenever it was to your right, and suddenly you've been sucked 5 feet to your right and you are falling. And then you get stabbed. And it's dumb.
Oh boy.
The game has problems. It is fun. I love it. It's a hot mess.
But not even
That's why my game crashed earlier, and you know what I decided to do? I'm playing balloons.
That sounds like Chance.
I win. I win.
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't play
even
too
do
much of that
anything
game,
for
but I did
Hunter.
have fun with it.
How was that? Your thing lagged out real bad.
Well, I was just saying that I haven't played that game too much, but I did have fun with it when I did.
Oh, it's so
I still haven't gotten to try the co-op yet.
Oh yeah, we still need to do that. True.
Yep.
Are we talking
I have no
about
idea
Meet
what
Your
the co-op's
Maker
like.
still?
Yeah. I don't know what
Oh,
it's like
sure.
to do a cooperative building. I don't know what it's like to do cooperative raiding. I have watched other people do it on my bases. I've made some pretty good bases. I've got one that has a 10.8 kill ratio. I've got another one that's got a 7 kill ratio. Make stuff like that.
Impressive.
I have made nothing.
Wait, do you own the game?
Yeah, Hunter bought it and then he played it at my house like all night, and now I have a bunch of items.
He has so much material. He's like level 10 or 12 because I've been playing on it. He played it
And I have
once.
yet to turn it on because I've been doing Risk of Raid every night.
Speaking
I don't even
of,
want to. I just want Chance to build a base. I just want him to build a base and put it on social and let me attempt it. That's what I want. Chance,
Yeah.
please don't look up a YouTube video on how to make a good kill box and meet your maker. Please.
it's like how it
You want
destroyed
it to
your
be
base.
very difficult because I'm sure I can.
I want it to be hard, but I want it to be your own idea. I want it to be your own creativity. That's the thing.
Of course.
Now that
Remember
we've
that
been
time
talking
I
about
did
it, I
your
gotta
butt?
launch and look at my bases.
Remember that time I did your base and I destroyed it and only getting killed once? Good
Yeah,
times.
yeah. Yeah, you did the easiest of my bases that has a 3.1 kill ratio.
Oh, sounds like I need to challenge your other ones.
Yeah, if you want, I can throw up Deerfield for you.
What the fuck is that?
You don't get to choose. Oh, funny thing. Wait, one more thing. You do not get to choose the name of your base. It names it for you. However, the auto-generating system for the names generated a name for one of the bases that I took. I did not pick it because of what its name is. I actually didn't want to pick it because of what its name is, but I was tired of re-rolling. And I needed something that gave me trap material and had a large capacity. No, it is spelled Negreet. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Huh.
I don't
Don't
like it.
try.
I'm not trying, but I will
Yeah.
say whenever I looked at the theater mode to see if anybody had rated it and if I had a replay of it, it put it in all asterisks. It won't spell the
Really?
name in the theater mode. It all asterisks it. But whenever I'm looking at my outposts, it has the name spelled out.
Why?
What is going on?
So it randomized a name that it can't use. That's
It
brilliant.
randomized a name that it can't use. It appears in some places, and it is fully asterisked out in other places.
You know, if there's ever an example you can give as to how this game's a hot mess, that's it right there.
Oh yeah, it is a hot mess.
It's
Only one
censoring its own
person's rated that
auto-generation.
place. Like, it looks really ugly from the outside. Guys, if you see it, trust me, if it's by I'm Hunting 13, please try it. It's a nightmare. I have invented nightmare fuel. You'll love it if you like something that's nightmare fuel.
I'll definitely play more of that
Well
game at
then.
some point. So, earlier you brought up Risk of Rain. I wanted to get Vic's thoughts on that game now that she has played a lot more of it.
Yeah. I like playing captain, and I have a drone army. It is the family. No child gets left behind. Not a single one. If there is one that I leave behind, I feel incredibly guilty for the rest of the game.
Yeah, she likes to play Mama Butt.
Even if I had no choice, I play Mama Bot. I have so many children. I have a horde. Like I make it to the point where I have like 40 or 50 of those fuckers on the field at once. So I will let them take things out as they spawn. It is a very beautiful sight.
And it's kind of crazy how viable that build is now, because your minion damage is equal to my minion damage when I'm playing engineer.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
insane.
apologize. I will be right back.
Okay.
No. Alright. Okay. But yeah, it was a pretty fun game. I was very much having a lot of fun with it. I like playing it just casually now with people because it's just fun, and I force people to be cooperative. Apparently,
You force
it's
Chance to be
great.
cooperative, which makes everyone else be cooperative because if we're not competing against someone, then who are we competing against, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So Chance is cooperative because I make it so.
I make it so.
But it is fun.
Yeah, I love that game. And this like on your last stream, I think it was your last stream. We came across something that none of us have seen before. Um, fuck, what was it called? It's like the Void Portal.
Yeah. It was disappointing.
I thought the boss fight
I
was
think
pretty
it
cool
was
though.
a void.
I thought the boss fight was cool, but the ending where it just kind of dies and then nothing.
Oh
Not
yeah,
very
that was
PogChamp.
yeah.
I do think they should have given like some little blurb at the end, kind of like how they like what they do whenever you beat the actual boss. But they didn't even do that.
They should have done something.
But yeah, I thought the area was cool. Yeah, it was actually challenging, and I felt like it was a little more fair than Mithrix usually is.
Mm-hmm.
Because like with Mithrix, it's always a toss up, whether as if like if you're gonna die right away after he sucks up all your items or not.
Yeah,
It's an interesting
that
mechanic,
mechanic is it can be real shit.
but
But
I kind of hate it.
yeah, Hunter, have you gone through
Yes.
the void portal at the end?
The very first, yes, I have. That's the simple answer.
Okay.
I was about to go into lengthy over explanation like I usually do, but the simple answer, yes.
Yeah, we recently did that for the first time, and I don't think any of us have seen it before. It was like we looked it up to see what it was because we wanted to end, but we didn't know what that was.
Hmm. Have you guys also done the special ending for the special boss for the Celestial Portal?
No, I didn't know what that is.
If you get beads of fealty in your build and then go through the Celestial Portal, you know those guys that like pop up sometimes with the big backpack on?
Yeah.
The scavengers?
Yeah.
You fight a special scavenger boss, and it ends the game, ends the run.
Really? We'll have to try that sometime. That sounds fun.
I've played a lot of Risk of Rain.
Yeah, me too.
I
It's
think
like
we all have.
that's my second most played game on Steam right now.
I wonder how many hours I have in Risk of Rain.
I'm getting close to
I
200.
think I
know
have
that.
like 200. Yeah.
My number one game on Steam is Stardew Valley right now.
How do I look at most played?
You'll never guess what mine still is.
It's Paladins.
Risk of Rain, 258 hours for me.
Nice.
Yours
is
is
it-
Bloons, Chance.
No, his is Paladins by far.
Oh.
It's not even close.
You would never guess what other game I have over 200 hours in.
It's probably not the one that I have.
I can't even begin to guess, honestly.
I didn't even know I had 200 hours in this game, so...
I was about to say ones that are launched through Steam. I have no clue.
I was gonna say League, but that's a different launcher, so it's definitely not.
Oh, I have way more, sadly, than 200 hours in League in my entire life.
I'm not surprised.
The games last 30 to 40 minutes, and I have played more than 200 games. So,
Yeah.
but I have
that's
also
pretty
been
long.
playing since about 2011. So there's that, at least.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what's this other game you're talking about?
Dead by Daylight.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I'm surprised too.
Yeah, I want to like that game more than I do.
I do
I
too.
just don't like it that much.
I like it, but I like being the killer on certain killers, and every once in a while I like being a survivor, especially. Oh, my favorite killer to be survivored against is the Blight on a kind of open map. Just zigzaggy and then go one way, right or left, and he dash and he misses. People who
Uh-huh.
play Blight have problems.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the problem is they want to go fast.
the pinball boys. They scare the shit out of me though. So if they come rushing at me at the screen, I scream.
Mm.
No, no
She do.
hesitation each time. It's the only
That-
thing that actually does make me scream is shit rushing at the screen.
I think my
Guess
biggest
what my
problem.
second most played game is? Oh,
I was just gonna say that I think my biggest problem with Dead by Daylight is that it feels like it's not balanced very well, and I'm not even sure how a game like that could be properly balanced.
Evolve did a good job balancing it whenever they did the alpha, but then they had players complain about, I'm tired of losing on the team that you're supposed to play as a team on,
Oh.
and they didn't play as a team on it, and that's why they were losing. But the developers listened to them and then made it too easy where you only really needed two people working together instead of all four of them, and they could just kill the monster. And that game has not been balanced properly since then. It actually ruined it. The whole game flopped.
I played a little bit of Evolved when it came out. I thought it was really fun.
Fun and balanced are different things.
Oh, definitely. So Chance, your second most played game is probably Risk of Rain.
no, that's my third.
Oh,
My second is GTA with
yeah, I think I can see that.
367.1 hours.
That makes
And
sense.
I can't even start the game right now because fucking hackers can ban you.
How are you seeing your
For
most
no
played
reason.
games?
Oh, if you go to library, and then
Yep, I'm here. Wow, that's my most played game. Okay.
what is it? Is
Sid
it
Meier's
Kotatsu
Civilization
Party?
5.
Oh, Civ 5?
Oh my
Nice.
god, how many hours do you have in Civ?
378.4.
That's more than I have in GTA 5.
I used to really like playing Civ. Haven't touched it in years.
I want to play that. It looks fun.
I used to really like playing Paladins.
I will
I still
say
kind
this.
of do.
Civ can be fun. It can be very monotonous. It depends on what you want to do. And if you want to play online with other people, that is a chore.
Yeah, I feel like it's
I
one
didn't know
that you
you
have to
could
play with
play
other
online.
people.
If you do play online with other people, you need to decide one of two things. Are you playing friendly with each other? Like, whether you're on a team or not? Or are you gonna play to win?
I just feel like a game like that's most fun with people that you know. I
That's
mean, I
fair.
don't know that for sure. It just seems like it.
I mean, yeah, it seems like it. I heard the blue-doo-doo.
That was me. You don't have to show this to stream. I was just showing it to y'all. This is the front of the base that I was complaining about earlier.
Wow. That certainly
The
was
one-
square.
That is a
Yeah,
square.
Well, the stream has reached a standstill.
Yeah, I think another thing about Meet Your Maker that I don't really like is that it's... I don't know, I've never really liked that sort of post-apocalyptic look. Like Fallout
the
Island.
Mad Maxy look.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
I really like it in the Mad Max movie.
I love the Fallout look. Fallout Apocalypse, yes, please.
Fallout definitely does it well. It's very good. Very stylized.
Agreed.
And I've never seen Mad Max myself, so that might be why I don't
You
like it that
haven't
much.
seen Fury Road?
We have this conversation almost all the time.
Remind me when you're here so I can fucking fix it.
See, I could remind you, but when I get a chance to remind you, I'll have probably forgotten.
Exactly. That's why we're gonna keep having this conversation.
It is quite common for us, for sure. Has Vic seen
Yeah.
it?
Yes. But watch it. It's really good. It's a fucking like actual 9 out of 10 movie.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it at some point. There's that movie. I also need to watch John Wick because I hear that one's great.
I have 3 of the now 4.
Nice. I can't think of
And
any other
they're
movies that I
really
need to
fun.
watch.
One is by far the best one. Like it's not even close.
That's what I hear.
But
Anything with
like
Keanu Reeves is
3 is
great.
3 is fun. 2 is also fun. The other ones take themselves less seriously and they're all very fun.
Good shit. Speaking of movies, I wanted to briefly talk about a movie that I watched yesterday. Um, there are people on the podcast that still want to watch it that haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to try to be as spoiler free as possible.
Is it the Mario movie?
No, I would like to see that though, as well as the D&D movie.
I would also.
Um,
Yeah.
but no, I'm
it's really
talking
good.
about Dragon Ball Superhero.
Oh, yeah, I don't care about this one.
And by the way, it is straight up called Dragon Ball Superhero.
That's because it's part of the Dragon Ball Super series instead of like Dragon Ball Z. And yeah,
I heard that,
they don't
and
have the best naming scheme.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that Toriyama forgot that the name was, or the series was called Dragon Ball Super, and he wanted to call it Superhero. So they just went
I
with it.
mean, it sounds like a Toriyama thing to do. He forgets a lot of things. He forgot that there was a Super Saiyan 3 at one
Wait,
point.
are you serious?
Yeah, he had made Super Saiyan 3 and then forgot that there was a Super Saiyan 3.
Bruh,
That's lovely.
that's so fucking funny.
And he ended up, I think, accidentally using Super Saiyan 2 as Super Saiyan 1 and considering Super Saiyan 3 Super Saiyan 2.
Man, and he's like one of the goated manga writers. That's so funny.
You
Yeah.
am no real Super Saiyan lesbian.
But yeah, I wanted to
Thank you
talk
for
about
coming
that
to my
movie
TikTok.
because like I I approached this movie as someone who was like an old school fan of Dragon Ball, but never really got into Super. And I'm not like I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I've never been really a fan of how they've been writing Super. I feel like they've gotten too crazy with it, and they don't write Goku good anymore, and it's kind of sad to see. Um, and especially what they did to my boy Gohan. They've been doing my boy Gohan dirty. Until Super, at least. They finally did him a little bit of justice. I wish they could have handled it a little better personally, but that's just me. Um, Super, or at least Superhero. First of all, it's a 3D movie in a traditionally 2D anime, and I think it works really well. Sometimes it's easy to forget that you're watching a 3D movie. It's done so well. Um, it's a little janky at some points, though, as you can imagine with a 3D anime, but I think it works still. It has a lot of callbacks, specifically to Dragon Ball Z and some parts of Dragon Ball proper, but it's not like ham-fisting Easter eggs like some fan service things would do, which I think is great. Um, and I think the best thing that they could have done with Dragon Ball is make Goku and Vegeta not center of the movie, and then they do that here, and I think it's great. They are doing their own thing, like training with Whis and whatnot, and I think it's good. It's finally time to start giving other characters the spotlight, and in this movie, Piccolo is like the biggest spotlight, and his relationship with Gohan's daughter is fucking adorable. I love it, and I hope that they keep that up. It's great. Some characters got aged up, and I think their designs are pretty interesting. Goten and Trunks specifically are now teenagers, and we've never seen a teenage Saiyan before, so that's interesting. And Dende's older too. It's really weird. But yeah, so like if you are a Dragon Ball fan, if you are a fan of Piccolo and Gohan, I would highly suggest watching this movie. It's a lot of fun. It's a little weird at points, but I think it's a lot of fun. So that's going to be the end of my review for Dragon Ball Superhero. My spoiler
Wow,
review.
good review.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely watch it, Hunter. I know you want to, so definitely do it.
I'm gonna not. I hope you don't mind.
Have you never been a fan of Dragon Ball, or do you just not care?
I just don't care.
That's fine.
Like, Dragon Ball's neat. That's about it.
I have a love-hate relationship with Dragon Ball. But that's just me personally.
And why is that?
Well, I mean, for one thing, the fan base can be kind of cringy, not gonna lie. In fact, I think they're one of the more annoying anime fan bases out there. And
That's fair.
Like the whole Goku can fight anyone. It's like, I mean, maybe, I don't know, but like
Goku can beat Saitama.
yeah.
I don't know what I missed, but I had a question.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I had to... Food was gonna burn if I didn't go get it.
I gotcha.
But you said that you didn't think Super was writing Goku well.
They write him
I want to know in...
dumb, like stupid, like way too stupid.
I mean, he kind of is.
He's always been a dumb character, but I just feel like for Super, they write him more dumb than necessary. I can't really give any examples other than like the like he didn't know what a kiss was, even though he's had a baby before. 2 babies actually.
I mean, it's not a requirement.
It's not.
It's not, but still, the absurdity.
It is pretty silly, I'll give you that.
You got the Prince of All Saiyans being confused as to how Goku not know what a kiss is.
I think it's not necessarily meant to be him being stupid. I think it's meant to be him being innocent.
But he fucks.
Like,
He's not
Goku's
innocent.
supposed to be the most pure-hearted Saiyan. That's why he got Super Saiyan first, or whatever. That's, like, how they pitched it at first, you know?
But he fucks.
I'm not saying... Yeah, but married. It wasn't premarital.
It's not
Goku
premarital
fucks.
kissing either.
I mean, but the thing is that you also would expect him to know those.
No, I get it, but, like...
affections.
They also probably just wanted it to be a joke. Like...
Oh, yeah.
And... Nobody was happy with what happened with Gohan.
No, they did my boy dirty.
I don't even know what happened.
So
He was
Gohan-
meant to become the main protagonist in the Dragon Ball Z series,
like after Cell.
but they bailed on it because of popularity not switching over as fast as they wanted it to.
Because of
So
fan
whenever they
backlash.
finished the Cell saga that was supposed to do it, and went to the Buu saga, they were like, "Alright, we're bringing Goku back. Gohan's not doing it for us."
And the saddest part is that
Mhm.
like during the Boo arc, they build up to Ultimate Gohan so hard just for him to get taken out the exact same episode he returns to the fight in.
Yep,
It's so fucking
he
stupid.
did.
They did him so dirty, and it makes me so sad. But yeah, that's the end of my Dragon Ball talk. We can now move on to something else. And actually,
Yay!
now it might be time to get into some reaction content.
Holy shit! It's about fucking time.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and pull up my YouTubes.
Eh,
YubTubs.
eh,
And
eh.
I'll share real quick. Are you okay?
Hurry up. Make sure you got the English one. I accidentally watched the Spanish one first.
Well, this one's UK, so I assume it's English.
I can only assume so. So, I may tell you to pause at points.
Okay, no problem. Is everyone ready?
Actually, we'll just watch it through the first time, and then I'll tell you to pause.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
do a double viewing.
Sounds good to me.
I am as ready as I can be.
Sweet. Hey, it's Peggy 12.
Peggy.
That's a big island. Yo, the slimes are attacking the constructs. Yo, he's chopping wood.
And then we get fucking Link. Can I just say,
skydiving Link here.
the soundtrack for this entire thing is fucking amazing.
I like it so far, yeah.
What fucking island did you come from?
The one above that one, obviously.
I'm just gonna keep quiet on my pause points.
Oh, we've been to that village before. That one's new.
Yeah, that first one was just Hitano.
Fucking love the scenery, but then again, it's
Is that a giant cyclone I just saw?
I think this is them confirming dungeons.
Oh, that'd be cool.
ooh.
I mean, it makes sense. There's no divine beast anymore.
I don't know what any of that means.
You're fine. Just,
Oh, that is a
Don't
oh
worry
my
about it.
god. So this,
Whoa. Hold
he has a
up.
fucking wingsuit.
That's a cool outfit. I like that outfit.
Zelda, we rely on your knight and that
The one
legendary
thing
sword he carries.
I don't know who this is. I don't know what voice this is for which character. Because that's not the king.
No, it's not.
The fucking soprano sax.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, I know it's not actually the instrument, but my brain keeps automatically like readjusting what I'm listening to make it sound more and more like a kazoo, and I don't know what to think about it.
Like, they just had like they just confirmed mech fights.
That looked like a proper boss fight.
It's something only I can do.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival.
Okay, yeah, that's Matt
and
Mercer.
the birth of his new world.
It's not Mercer.
Get in.
That's so cool.
Okay, let's go.
Bird!
But you are
Big.
not alone. least.
So this seems like it's going to be more story centric than the
Your
last game.
Final hope.
It fucking better be. There was no story for the last one.
Wow, that is a really good trailer. Holy shit.
Right?
The only
Okay, now
part of
let's
my
do the
brain
pause
that keeps
viewing.
Not sure yet.
You must find me.
It's close. It's
It
real
is-
close.
It's fucking
So
close.
I am so fucking
Hello,
excited.
everyone.
Oh, no,
Bandit
no,
here,
no.
and
We
it's
don't care
Just
about
gotta
this.
break.
because we have
Oh,
a
God.
brand new and final trailer.
No.
No.
We're
All right, so-
getting my analysis, not yours. Fuck off.
All right, so pause viewing now.
Okay, so there's not going to be anything before Link falls out of the sky. I know that for sure. Like,
Yeah, so let's
it
go
all
back.
looks really nice, and I thought it was kind of cool that the jelly was attacking the construct.
Yeah. What is that race again? I can't remember what it's called. It's like the Zonai, I think. Yeah, Zonai. That's it.
Yep. I think they actually show one in the trailer. I love how it breaks out into the main Zelda theme from, like, it's so cool.
Look at that right there. That tower.
That's a lot
with
of
the
game.
Spotlights.
It's a lot of fucking game, that's for
It
sure.
really is.
So it's just a callback to the Breath of the Wild theme.
So this has got to be like the grounds of the castle, right?
Yeah, that's straight up in front of Hyrule Castle.
Okay, that's what I thought. What do you think that swirly thing is down there?
I think that's the replacement for shrines. That's my guess. I don't know for sure though,
That's a good guess. I
because
think.
we've seen them in a few trailers. And this just looks like it looks like the fucking Woodfall Temple, but with sand.
Look, there it is again. There's another one.
Another what?
Another like green squirrely thing.
So that is very likely Demise,
You think that's Demise?
which is, yeah, that's the first callback directly to Demise that I think we've seen since Skyward Sword was made.
Which is the 3D Zelda game before Breath of the Wild, so that makes sense.
Yep.
With a lot of hair.
Right.
Do you think Demise was a
Okay.
Zonai?
Go back. Go back again. Here, listen to the music and see if you notice anything. You get anything from that?
No, not really.
That was the main three notes that all of Twilight Princess used.
Oh.
So
Yes. and
the
then
only
those
reason
music.
I focused on that so hard is because I was actually thinking about making a video a while ago about Twilight Princess's music and how often it used that motif. And I'm like, why would they use specifically that when we look at Zelda falling into the void? Does the Twilight come back in this game? I don't fucking know, but if that is the case, it's a pretty cool fucking callback.
That would be pretty cool. Because we haven't, like, one of the things that I don't like about the Zelda series is that they'll introduce this race that is in a particular game and they won't come out of that game. I know with Breath of the Wild they wanted to bring the Minish back, but they just weren't able to for some reason. So the Minish
I
have
think
been
it would
stuck
be
in the
hard to
Minish
make a
Cap.
really small race, yeah. So yeah, that's like straight up a callback to Twilight Princess's music. So this stuff looks straight up like dungeons.
It
Like
does.
it looks so dungeony that it hurts.
They might have heard your complaint specifically and like, oh, okay, fine, we'll add dungeons.
They heard everyone's complaints. I was not the only one. So pause.
Go back.
Yep. So I think this is the Zonai race.
That would make sense. It looks like it would be. Look, they look kind of dragony.
Yeah. Yeah, the statues in the old game looked very dragony, which I figured was them being like, "Oh, we really like the dragons," but nope, they actually are. I think
Do you think
it's
they
not
have?
confirmed, but
Do you think they have anything to do with the dragons that would come in and out of the sky in Breath of the Wild?
it's possible. There's actually going to be more dragons in this new game. They've been spotted in the background of several of the trailers.
Oh, so I guess it's a good chance that they have something to do with the Zonai then.
Yep,
Interesting.
definitely could. This, if that's a boss, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah. This is one thing I'll say.
Yeah,
that
I already said it.
We rely
I don't know who this character
on
is.
that legendary sword he carries.
it sounds
Our
like Matt
last
Mercer.
line of defense will be Link.
It could be. Yeah, maybe that's Ganon. And he's like, you rely on Link. I don't fucking know.
Will be Link.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's beefy enough to be Ganon.
Ganon's been more slender, not like actually skinny, but like that's a very loose robe. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. He's thick.
Yeah, I don't think that's him.
He's a very wide boy.
I don't think that's him either. I think he is a more
That looks
slender
like-
build.
That looks like Zonai clothing, actually. Like
That's
a
what
lot
I
of
was
the green
thinking.
is in there.
And
Yeah, definitely could be.
also,
Does he got dragon hands? We see a hand.
We do.
It'd be a dragon hand.
That
Also-
is a black fingered hand. Like that like looks like he had fucking frostbite hand. Oh my god.
Also, doesn't Ganon seem a little greener than usual here?
He does. but it doesn't
He's
seem like
back to
dark.
Ocarina of Time green.
Yeah.
This one looks a lot like Ocarina of Time Ganon.
Oh, he's got a man bun.
Yep.
Link.
Hey, I know that guy.
I fucking love this new theme for this game. Like using the
So
soprano sax. Go back. Look at the tiny Rito. Not in this one, in the next one.
Oh yeah.
Tiny Rito.
There's actually
One thing I noticed
Oh, good.
on the first watch through is that you're gonna have companions through portions of the game. There was one part where Sidon's straight up fighting next to you, and then there's Riju too.
Yeah. Is that Rija, like the little girl from the first one?
I don't know which character this is. I actually have no clue.
Huh. I also love that.
But yeah.
He's carting
Horse-drawn
around.
carriage.
Yeah, if you notice, he
And-
actually built this cart.
Yeah, it has the glue.
That's
And then more time reverse.
so cool.
And then he
Fucking
attached a fucking
rocket.
rocket to the shield,
That's so cool.
right? And then there's just moon jumps in this area. I don't fucking know why.
So this here doesn't look like it's a dungeon. It just looks like an open area in Death Mountain.
It
'Cause it
could
looks
be,
very-
or it could be a dungeon.
Well, because it looks like if you look at the
This
background,
one
it looks kind of
looks-
open.
Go back to the jumpy one. That looks just straight up like a dungeon.
Yeah, like a dungeon in the sky. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. But I love the moon jump. And
So
then
this
you
is-
got Link riding a fridge towards a talus with a bokoblin camp on
Uh,
it.
So this will be up Damien's alley because this is a mech fight.
Yep. And then that
Wait,
just looks
well-
like a cool costume. So
What does he have attached to his fucking arrow?
I have no clue, but it looks cool. Looks really cool. So that thing up there may have been something that they actually made in game and then put it up there. Because it looks crafted by the character. And then that fucking what is likely a boss looks so cool.
It really does. Holy shit. That is
It looks
good
like
design.
a fucking Dark Souls boss.
It does.
Oh, and you have the Rito next to you on that.
Yeah.
It's something only I can do.
Man, I still hate Zelda's voice.
I still don't mind it.
Do not look away.
Good for you.
Lionel's.
You witness a king's revival.
Wait, hold on.
Do not look away.
Oh, those Lionels look a little meaner.
Yeah.
You witness a king's revival.
So I think this is where the Master Sword gets broken. That enemy looks really cool.
There's a little Rito.
That enemy
It
looks
looks
like
like
the
Link is
rat
just
dog
straight up
crocodile thing
flying
from
there.
Dark Souls 3 on the bridge.
Oh, I can
Yeah,
see that.
it does. But yeah, it looks like Link's just kind of flying there.
Yeah.
And then there's Riju.
I
And
wonder-
whatever the Goron's name was, I don't remember.
It looks like you might be able to ask NPCs to adventure with you.
I think that's the case, yeah.
And if that is the case, that's pretty cool.
Right?
You are not alone.
Link,
Wait, go back.
You
This is a voice we haven't heard before.
are not alone.
I think
Does
it might
that
be
voice
one of,
sound familiar to you?
I think it might be one of the Garudas, but if this takes place a little bit into the future from Breath of the Wild, it might be that like an age up version of the Queen of the Garudas.
Go back. See if the voice sounds familiar to you.
You are not alone.
Hmm.
Is it just me, or does that sound like Kira Buckland, aka 2B?
But you are not alone.
Yeah, I could see that.
So, I have my very own just me theory that that's Hylia. Because I think Hylia is going to be incarnate in this game.
Have they done that before?
No.
Huh.
That's why it would be really cool.
I guess that would make
But,
sense because
We won't know until we play it, but I think that's a pretty cool theory in my book.
that is pretty cool. I am sticking with the theory that is just one of the Garudas,
Okay.
but we'll see.
But it
'Cause, like-
definitely sounds kind of like Kira Buckland to me.
Yeah.
Link. You are our final hope.
Three-headed
That's so
dragon.
cool. Yeah, three-headed dragon.
Link,
And then Zelda's off on vacation.
you must find me.
In Minecraft. Wait, that's like 12/05,
Oh, yeah.
2023?
Yeah.
Did they delay it?
Wait. Oh, since this is since this is the European version of the trailer.
It's the 12th of May. They do day, month,
Oh,
and year rather than
okay.
month.
Yep.
I was about to
Yeah.
fucking say. This is the European version of the trailer, so they switched the month and the day. So, so it's the 12th of May, 2023. Yeah, they got me fucked up. I was about to say, what the fuck? Did they delay, not say something?
No. But like, holy shit.
That's the best trailer so far.
This
What's up?
this looks like this shit makes Breath of the Wild look like a tech demo.
Oh yeah, for sure. So
It's like they made a whole game as a tech demo for this to be the actual game.
that just begs the question: Hunter, are you gonna try to beat Breath of the Wild before this game comes out, or are you just gonna start with this game? If you're talking, you're muted.
He's gone.
I was on the phone with my mom.
Oh, fair.
Hi, Momter.
Well, I'm already off the phone with her, so.
Okay,
Bye,
bye,
Momter.
Momter.
I will be seeing her all day tomorrow, or at least for a while, so I will be able to say hi, Momter, to her for you.
Good.
I don't know. I want to try and beat Breath of the Wild before it, but if you guys, like, I've been hearing y'all talk, and I'm gonna be real. If you guys are being honest, saying that there's not really a story to it, or much of one, and I'm already upset, about the degradation system and the way that they've done that, I don't know if I'm going to force myself through that one, because I am either there for the gameplay or the story, and if the gameplay has something that I absolutely hate, and no story, it's not worth putting up with to me.
You're
Makes
still
sense.
going off the assumption that you're going to hate it.
Okay, I know that I hate the functionality of weapons breaking and then not being able to use them.
Well, the point is that all the weapons can essentially be thrown away because you're just going to find another one.
It's super easy to find new weapons, yeah.
Either way, this game looks like Breath of the Wild, but they actually went, you know what, we'll do something for the old fans, and actually, it looks like they're going to work it out, because this is the best trailer I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm super happy with what they showed in this. It makes me really excited.
Me too.
And yeah,
Like,
that's
they
good.
teased just enough.
And that's gotta be Matt Mercer. Like, holy shit.
It's definitely Matt Mercer. It's not a secret.
And it's weird too because like, I've been trying to see if Matt Mercer has confirmed it or not. So I went onto his Twitter, and he hasn't said shit about it like at all. Oh wait, no, here it is. Oh, he finally said something. Let's go.
About fucking time.
He's like, I just got the go-ahead from Nintendo, so I can finally announce my absolute pleasure to be voicing Ganondorf in The Legend of Zelda. So I was right. He was under NDA. That's why he never confirmed it or liked any tweets about it.
Yep.
That's
Makes
funny.
sense.
Yeah, this was just like 20 minutes ago, I guess. That's so good. We're finally getting this.
Yeah, I am excited. Big excite.
Yeah, I think they couldn't have picked a better Ganondorf if they tried.
I mean, I don't think he's the best possible choice, but I don't think he's a bad choice either.
That's fair. I don't know. I guess it might just be my bias that makes me really happy about it.
I'm 90% positive it's your bias.
Yeah.
Like, I love Matt Mercer. I think they could have gotten some people that would do, like, Big Green Man a little bit greener.
A little greener.
I don't
Yeah,
know
a
how
little
you
bit
sound greener, but I think the real... Here's the problem. Matt Mercer's voice is so recognizable. People like, yes, there's the hype. You get excited for it. But he is also ultimately going to make that character because it is his voice, and it's clear enough as day that it is. I'm not saying he's not a good voice actor. He's an amazing one. Phenomenal. One of the best. But every voice actor runs into this problem eventually where some slight variations that get made, they've done so many voices by that point that their voice becomes recognizable in every different variation they can do, so they can only keep slightly doing it. And then you end up just being like, oh, this sounds like this character that they voice acted from this other thing, but a little different.
Oh, like 2B.
Yeah.
Well, the point is not necessarily just having the different in voice range, it's more of the acting portion. You have to be able to act with the voice, not necessarily just have different voices.
Yeah, and I
That's
think
where voice acting comes
Yeah,
from.
that's why I'm saying, like, it does depend on how he does with acting as Ganon, going forward, but, like, we can't tell anything on the acting from the trailer.
and I
It
don't
was
know
too short.
how I don't know how other people do with this, but usually like whenever I recognize a voice actor, I'm like, "Oh, cool, that's that voice actor." But then I stop seeing them as that voice actor and start seeing them as that character instead.
So I do think that it would have been cool to see someone else do it, but I am glad it's Matt.
Yeah.
Travis might have been really cool.
I was about to say I would actually really like to see how Travis would do as Ganondorf. I feel like that would actually be really, really good.
Yeah. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. But yeah,
One of the
Eventually, the
so-
whole Critical Role cast gets a chance at being somebody in Legend of Zelda.
let
Multiple
trailer
of them
got
get
me
to
hyped.
try Ganondorf.
let
oh
Ashley
my god,
Johnson
they can recast Zelda.
let Ashley Johnson be Ganondorf. I'm here for this.
I honestly think Liam O'Brien, instead of getting Ganondorf, should get one voice line as Link in an entire game. Just one.
Really? Liam, not Sam?
Yeah. Sam could do it too. I think that it would be more impactful for it to be Liam.
I think it
Actually, you
would be
know what?
very silly if it was Sam.
I think Sam should be
Yeah.
Beetle instead.
Sam should be who?
Beetle.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know if I'll ever hear him as anybody but the guy who just goes, "Thank you."
Thank you. Yeah. So
But
that's
yeah,
our thoughts
big
on the new
hype.
Zelda. I'm super excited.
Big
for this
hype.
game. It's so good.
Large
Oh.
hype.
The next thing I wanted to go through was the Final Fantasy 16 stuff. Because
Oh,
they did
okay.
a state of play thing today.
Was there anything else on the state of play that was even worth looking at?
Nope, they only did Final Fantasy.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
Yeah. So first we get Yoshi P talking about it. Papa
Yep.
P.
My boy Yash Penals.
Yash Penals. And first things first, the graphics in this game look fucking amazing. I'm so excited. It's so good. Very like I got used to Final Fantasy, which is a lot more of a brighter game. Also, Chance, is there any way you can get the echo to stop being as prominent?
I don't fucking know.
I don't hear a whole lot of an echo. I hear like a very barely one, but
I know, I just couldn't hear myself talk, and it's getting to me.
That's because your balls are
Yeah,
bad.
my balls are not bigger than my peen.
Exactly, that's the problem.
Yeah. So yeah, they showed off quite a bit of the combat in this game, and it's going to be more of a fast-paced game. And Hunter, if you didn't know, the people that made Devil May Cry is making the combat for this game,
never played Devil May Cry.
or at least the
Nier
combat director.
Automata, Bayonetta.
Yeah.
I've played Nier Automata.
The person, I don't know if the person that did the combat for Devil May Cry did the combat for Nier Automata, but he
Isn't it platinum? I'm pretty sure it's platinum.
I'm not talking about the studio. I'm talking about a specific person.
Oh, okay.
The combat director is who I'm talking about. because he came from Platinum Games to work with Square Enix on this game, to do the combat, and yeah, they showed off a bunch of story stuff, a bunch of combat. One of the things that they showed later, oh yeah, they got that chocobo riding, because of course, gotta have your chocobos. Let's see. So, one of the main gameplay things that they have is that you have like 3 different icons, or like you guys would know them as primals from Final Fantasy 14, that you have access to their powers through, and you can switch between the 3 on the fly and have access to different magic and abilities as you switch to them. So like whenever you are tapping into Ifrit or Phoenix, you'll have more fire-based abilities, and then if you tap into Shiva, you got more ice stuff, and that's really cool.
I want to go back to turn-based.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. Sorry, man.
It's the saddest thing.
They're showing off Garuda a little bit. This one looks like Bahamut. This is just Kamehameha.
Yeah, that's Bahamut.
They also have like this thing where they don't have difficulties. It's just going to be 1 difficulty, but you can make it easier by equipping these items that can make the game easier for you, called the timely items. They'll be there for people that aren't as used to action-based combat. So like if you find yourself struggling through the game, you can just turn those on. That's Ramu. They showed off that you're going to be having companion. Oh yeah, you can pick whether you're going to want to be story focused or action focused. So that's cool. You got your hub. You get a dog. That's a good boy right there.
I like dogs.
Yeah.
I've never beaten a Final Fantasy game in my life.
I've only
Me
beaten
neither.
15.
Me neither.
I mean,
I
I've
don't know if you
technically
can
beaten
count that
14.
as beating it.
15?
Oh, I thought you said 14.
Nah. Oh, I said technically 14, but I did beat 15.
You can't beat 14. It doesn't end.
True.
Yeah, you
So
can't
they're
beat an
showing
MMO.
off. They're showing off that you have companions that can fight with you. The dog fights with you too. If you can't pet the dog, I'm gonna give this game a 1 out of 10. Look at that beard.
I bet they'll let you pet the dog in Tears of the Kingdom. They heard
Sure
the
hope so.
outcry.
They better. They fucking better. I swear to God. I swear to dog.
Fucking hate you.
That's got to be Shiva. There's no way that's not Shiva. There's the dog. Oh, that's Shiva right there.
Dog.
Anyway, dog. Look at that good boy. That's such a good boy.
That's a dog.
They also said that like you can't control your NPC allies, but you can give some commands to your dog. So like if you look in the bottom left-hand corner here, you got Sick, Heal, and Ravage. I don't know what the difference between Sick and Ravage is going to be, but that's pretty cool.
I have no idea how long I'm going to be muted, but I'm getting a phone call from my aunt, so I
Right.
apologize.
No problem.
Big cringes. Biggest cringes. There we go.
Biggest cringe.
That's how Ryan would say it.
Yeah. More story stuff. That guy looks like a Rogadin, but he's human.
He's a
You get
human
your-
den.
You got your central area, your hideaway. That's where you buy your shit.
You got Doug Dimmadome.
Doug
Owner of the
Dimmadome.
Dimsdale Dimmadome.
They got a training mode where you can practice your
I
combos and
assume you
stuff.
train.
Yeah. You can spawn different enemies that you can fight. So that's cool. Look at that. Let's unlock quests. I like this girl. She's cute. She's got a long braid in the back.
I don't like the
this
front portion of her hair.
That's a Moogle. So
That certainly is a Moogle.
they're bringing back hunts into this game, which is interesting. Hunts started in
I
Final
don't know what
Fantasy
that
12,
means.
I think. It's basically like where you select a target to go after, and like they'll show an example of you going after the bat with an eye, and you basically get rewards for hunting down that creature. It's a hunt. I think the creature design in this game are pretty cool.
It just
guy's
looks
got a
like
beard.
up-resed Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, kind of.
Just like they got a budget to put more textures in.
Yeah, and it's single player.
And a slightly better lighting engine. Emphasis on slightly.
And the story, I think, is going to be pretty good, at least from what I can tell. It's going to have like 3 different eras. One where you get to play as Clive as a teenager, one in his 20s, and one in his 30s. So it's going to be kind of a long-running story. And the main thing about some of the main characters is that they can turn into the icons, and then you can fight as those icons. Oh, that's a marble.
That is a marble.
Oh, and if you look in the upper left-hand corner, like right above Clive's health bar, that shows what of the easy mode accessories that you have on. So, like, if you're watching a streamer and if they seem like they're doing pretty good, you can see if they actually have those turned on. See if they're fucking cheating, is what I'm saying.
I see.
Yeah. Let's get to some of the icon fighting, because the icon fights look pretty dope. Oh, that's a boss. That's a fiery boss right there. Okay, yeah. So this is Phoenix versus Icon of Fire, who I assume is Ifrit.
Typically, that would make the most sense.
Yeah. This one just seems like on-rail shootings, or a non-rail shooter, but so yeah, this is Ifrit versus Garuda. And I think the design for the primals in this one are really cool. There's Ramu. Shocking the fuck out of Ifrit. Oh my god. So yeah, from what I understand, these icon fights are supposed to be like these big blockbuster fights that, like, they're not gonna be particularly difficult. They're just supposed to be like giant epic fights.
I see.
At least that's what I understand when I see this. Titan looks pretty cool. You don't look like a giant sumo wrestler with a
Looks better
loincloth.
than 14.
Yeah.
14 Titan is kind of cringe.
More on-rail shooting, but against Bahamut.
Bahamut.
I don't know who Typhon is. That's a new one.
I think that's the water one.
Isn't that Leviathan?
It can go back and forth.
Yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to show with this game. It looks cool. The gameplay looks fun, and the story looks like it's going to be interesting, so I'm excited.
I don't know if I'll get it.
Well, I'll let you know how it is.
Will do.
Yeah, it's
I'd rather go back and play a older one, Like, I still want to play 9.
Oh yeah, 9 is a great game. One of the complaints that I hear about 9 that I kind of agree with is that
I have
combat.
no idea where that came from. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay, Damien. Is that combat seems kind of slow.
It was probably because I saw you playing games like this big.
Just surprised Damien.
Yep. Surprise Damien.
Yeah, no, the story for Final Fantasy 9 I think is great, especially Vivi. Vivi's awesome. But yeah, we're I think this is where we're going to go ahead and end the podcast for the day.
End podcast.
I want to thank you all for coming and watching. It's been a fun
How did you
day.
know?
Yes. Some end of podcast announcements. We are going to be starting Danganronpa up again this coming Tuesday, and it's going to be an every other week situation. So tune in for that. Also, we are definitely, for sure, 100% going to be having a debate podcast next Thursday. So if you want to see some chaos ensue, stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Thank you to my co-hosts for coming and talking with me. Much appreciated. And and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.